Being a mom is a full-time job. Add this to your personal goals, your work, and every other thing that life throws at you, and it can get really overwhelming. Over time, I've picked up a few habits that have helped me to stay productive while being a mom without getting burnt out. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your engagement. If you're not yet subscribed, please, before you go further with the video, kindly hit the subscribe button and like this video, because I'm going to be sharing with you 5 productive things that I do as a mom that has helped me both at work and in my personal life. Let's get into it. The biggest productivity hack that I have is having a routine. I have noticed that on days that I don't follow my routine, I mostly end up having a haphazard day, because anything that doesn't get planned hardly gets done. When you wait for your day to just start and then you get to do anything that comes across your way, you might end up finishing that day without really achieving much. I know that on some days things don't really work out as you planned, but it helps a great deal to at least have some predictability around the things that you do. Have a system that helps you know what you do in the morning, what you have to do in the afternoon, and what you have to do in the evening, so that at least you get into your day having clarity on what you're meant to achieve for that day and what your goals are. This is not just for you in your personal life or your work. This cuts across both what you do at home, in your family, and with your kids. When do you cook? When is family time? When is playtime? When is lunch? When is work? You have to try to maintain a consistent routine, even if there are days that you're unable to follow those routines, but you know that on the most part that you follow a routine that works for you every day. Number 2 is to write everything down. Mommy brain is real. There are a lot of things that you have to always think about, whether work or routines or things you have to write down, shopping lists. Don't say, okay, I'm going to remember this later. The moment it comes into my mind, I write them down. I keep 2 journals. I literally have books everywhere around my work area, in the living room, in the bedroom. I use my notepad in my phone. I mostly write things down, even if they are random thoughts, things that I quickly remember that I can easily forget. I make sure that I write them down so that I can remember to do them. But basically, write things down. Yes, you would remember some, but there may be very important details that you may forget. Always write things down. Number 3, exercise. Exercising is not just something you do to keep fit or to lose your postpartum weight gain. Exercise lifts up your mood and makes you more productive in your day. Since 2025, one of the things that I've been very, very consistent with is exercising 10 to 15 minutes every morning. On some mornings, I wake up and I'm like, oh my goodness, are you sure I would do this? But then I wake up and I remember how good I feel anytime I exercise before getting to work, especially if you work from home. I mean, you have to get that body moving since you really don't have a lot of physical movements during your work time. You don't commute to work, you stay at home most day, so always exercise in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes. A lot of times we procrastinate these things. We say, okay, until we get a gym subscription, or until we're able to get some exercise gears or the treadmill or the stationary bicycle at home. But it can be simple things like stretching, joining a 15-minute workout on YouTube, things that you can do from home, and you do it. Trust me, when your body is fit and when your body is exercised and is feeling good, your mind follows suit and you're going to have a productive day. Another thing that helps with my productivity is multitasking. I know that there are a lot of critics of multitasking because they say when you multitask, you're not giving your heart into anything. You're literally doing everything. So I'll call this intentional or smart multitasking. There is a kind of multitasking that I do that have been very, very helpful, and that is pairing mentally demanding things or mentally demanding jobs to less mentally demanding jobs. For instance, when I'm cooking in the kitchen or I'm doing like things that involve my hand, cleaning the bathroom or feeding my son, of course it's with my hand, it could be a very good time to either listen to an audiobook or listen to a podcast or listen to a message or a message on YouTube, like just because at that moment I'm not using my mind to feed my son and I'm not using my mind to wash. I pair things that are mentally less intense to things that have not so much. Of course, I wouldn't be cooking and doing a research at the same time, but things like listening to audiobooks, just those listening that doesn't really involve so much mental strength. It's a very good multitasking style that I've been using for years now, and it has been so helpful. You should try it. Number 5 habit that would help your productivity as a mom is to sleep early. I'm going to be very honest here. I haven't started implementing this particular productivity tip, but I know that if I do, it is really going to help. I am very nocturnal. I don't sleep so early. Even when I try, even when I go to bed, lie on the bed, no pressing of phone, nothing, I'll still spend like 2 extra hours. I don't sleep so early. It's a habit I've been trying to break, because I know that if you sleep early, you would most likely wake up earlier. And when you wake up earlier, you're able to do productive things early in the morning. It could be reading, Bible study, doing your exercise routines. But when you sleep late and then you probably wake up grumpy because either your sleep time was truncated by your alarm clock, or you overslept and then you wake up feeling inadequate. You wake up feeling like, oh my goodness, I have lost a good chunk of my morning hours because I overslept. When you oversleep, sometimes you tend to skip your exercise routine, skip so many things that you would have done to have a productive morning. Sleeping earlier would definitely help. I've had a few days when I was able to sleep earlier, and I usually wake up the next day feeling way more productive. But it's something I'm still working on. If you're watching this video, please sleep earlier. After bedtime is not the time to say, oh, now the kids are asleep, let me start catching up on all the gist on social media. Yeah, the temptation could be there, and one way to make the temptation not exist is to leave your phone in the living room while you go to the room for bedtime, so that your phone is not anywhere around your sleeping area. But if you must bring in your phone to the room, let's say your alarm clock is set into your phone, then place your phone on the table. Don't just bring your phone to bed with you, okay, so that you can sleep earlier and wake up earlier. Early to bed, early to rise. Yeah, these are my 5 favorite habits to imbibe as a mom to be more productive. Which of these habits are you currently doing? Which of these habits do you intend to start doing? Please, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video and staying up to this point. I will see you in my next video. Bye.